like a new chord that I like.
You're little, you can get on me. The rest of them? So what Goat Yoga teaches you is to not take life too seriously. Notice you release all your tension. You know, it's a production. It's getting here. Maybe your car broke down. Maybe your flight was delayed. But you're all here now, and you all got to laugh with each other, live in the moment. You weren't worried about what happened before this, and you're not stressed about the future. Okay? And that's what Goat Yoga teaches you. And it's a great time for families to come together, laugh with each other. And that's what this whole weekend is about. Thank you, Jess and Tim. Let's clap it up. Thanks to go to a farmhouse and all our vendors that are coming together to make this dream wedding a reality.
We're revolting against Jessica right now?
Way up in the mountains, 4,000 feet high, there's a trail through the trees to a cliff where Carolina meets the sky. Oh, and there's a view I just can't describe. No, we're not there yet, just a few more steps, baby, wait. Okay, you can open your eyes. This is it, this is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? Take my hand, just take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Yeah, this is it.
To my Mr. Chin, our big day is finally here. I can't wait to see you later. I know we were only supposed to exchange letters, but accept this gift as a token of my love for you. Please let it be a gentle reminder of our time together from now. There's a lot of pressure. Let's go through the test of time together and celebrate every moment together. Thank you for loving me, and always making me your first priority. You are everything to me. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Let's do this. We got this. I love you.
You took all my rough around the edges, never let it ruffle up your feathers, angel.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm down for life. You got me wrapped around your finger, and I like it just in case you can't tell. You make it easy. Love on you, make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I wanna be. You make it easy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't. Hi Bubba. Remember on our first date at Rockefeller Center when we were walking through a crowd of people just to go to the Lego store? I grabbed your hand so that we can get through the crowd together, and that's when I thought to myself, I have a good feeling about this one. I also said to myself, nice. From that day on, our lives have gotten better and better. Now we're about to start a new chapter in our lives, and I can't wait to start it with you. You're the best thing to happen in my life, and nothing can take that away. I'm excited for today, and I can't wait to see you. I love you, boo-boo. That's what he calls me. Aww. Anybody need another corner? There's 4 corners.
This is what we've been waiting for. At the dawn of forevermore, we can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we've been waiting for.
Can you get one that fits? Can you get
Brings us to our feet. We'll keep chasing what we were meant to be. We can feel it. We're ready for anything. This is what we've been waiting for. At the dawn of forevermore, we can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we
Thank you for being my Christmas.
all of our doubts behind. We can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we've been waiting Give our dreams to the rising sun. Make our way, we have just begun. There's so much ahead of us.
Don't ugly cry.
No, shut your mouth.
We'll give our dreams to the rising sun. Make our way, we've just begun. We're closer to heaven, there's so much ahead of us. This is what we've been waiting
Welcome to Jessica's Wedding Door Games. Before you take Jessica's hand in marriage, it is important that you get a taste of all the challenges you may endure as a married couple. With marriage, there may be arguments.
Your first challenge is to wear these mouthpieces and to sing All for One so much in love.
It's her favorite. Are we counting?
Guys, you know this hair make a good sign.
Together could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Tim and Jessica. We are not here to mark the start of a relationship. However, we are here to recognize a bond that already exists. Tim and Jessica have spent the last 5 years together. So we have come together to bear witness to the bond that has grown between them. Today, they will affirm this bond formally and publicly. But this affirmation of love would be empty if they could not share it with their most beloved friends and family members. As Proust said, let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Tim and Jessica hope that they can mark their transition to husband and wife not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but by also celebrating the love between all of us, including the love of their parents, their siblings, extended family, and best friends. Without that love, today would be far less joyous. Thank you all for being here. Tim and Jessica, for the past 5 years, you have built a strong foundation for your relationship based on honesty and respect. You have found joy in one another's company, and you have become better, more fulfilled people because of your connection. You have been able to stay together throughout their varied challenges, and because of your shared values, humor, history, and unconditional love for one another. As long as you maintain these qualities, you will have a long and successful marriage. However, when a relationship matures, it is natural to become complacent. It is important to remember not to take your partner for granted or to neglect your relationship because your relationship so far has been easy. Instead, give priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that you each deserve. Jessica, try not to get mad at him whenever he wears sweatpants all day or wants to spend time with Wilson and Spalding instead. Tim, don't be surprised when you come home and she's potting a new plant or ignore you because Taeyong is on TV. Instead, share your passions, pursue new experiences, grow together, and most importantly, laugh often. There will be difficulties ahead, but if you face them as a couple, with a strong sense of love, perspective, and mutual support, you will not only survive, but thrive. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that is required to create that legal bond of marriage. But it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and laughter to make a marriage durable and eternal. The process of marriage does not begin or end today. It is a lifelong pursuit. Your relationship already has all the necessary components for success, but you must to maintain that from here forward by remembering what is important in your relationship and why are you making this commitment to one another today. Tim and Jessica, as long as you are both respectful of each other, you will make it through the numerous changes and chapters that you live, that your lives will take. As long as you honor the promises that you will make to each other today, you will create a life of love and happiness. Tim and Jessica, you may share your personal vows with each other.
Jess, when I deleted you from Facebook one day, I never imagined I would be standing here today, about to marry you in front of our friends and family. You have given me the greatest gift anyone can give, your unconditional love, a best friend, and now a wife. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. From the very beginning of our relationship, you've loved me for who I am, supported me through thick and thin, challenged me and pushed me to my limits. You're the most caring, kind, and supportive person I have. You're always there for me when I need to vent about work. And you've given me guidance on how to resolve any issue that I can't resolve. I promise to support you, protect you, and love you. I promise I won't disturb you when you're watching your favorite Korean drama after long days of work. I promise to feed you your favorite shrimp chips whenever you feel down. And I promise not to make a fuss when you're planning our next adventure. I can't imagine going on this journey with anyone else but you. I can't wait to start a family with you and grow old with you. And when we look back at our lives together, I will have no regrets. I love you.
So, I was warned numerous times today not to put my hands in my pocket by Jenny. But little does she know, I sneaked this in, our vows. Tim, I knew I was marrying the right person when I saw you walking around your car, snapping your fingers and counting to 5 while checking it if the car doors were locked on our first date. Everyone who knows me that I do the same thing. That's when I realized I found my other half. If that's not the meaning of meant to be, then I don't know what is. It is truly my biggest honor to stand here today as your best friend, your life partner, and your wife. From today on, I promise to be your biggest fan, your strongest supporter, and your concrete foundation. You will always be my best interest. You will always have my best interest. My utmost respect and unconditional love. I will always be the first person to greet you in the mornings and the last person to embrace you with open arms at night. I vow to never leave your side through thick and thin and to always share the greater things in life with you. I promise to be your forever warm. I love you. I love you.
Tim, do you take Jessica to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part? I do. Jessica, do you take Tim to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part.
I do.
Then it's time to exchange rings. Wedding rings are a tangible symbol of the vows that you have just made to each other. Wear them every day to remind yourselves of the promises that you have made. In addition, realize that when you place the wedding rings on each other's fingers, you are releasing the past, bringing only those memories, desires, and hopes which will belong to each other into your future life together. Tim, please repeat after me, okay? With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I'll be wed. Oh. Wait, I put it on her. I'll swear on myself.
First time, so good. Only time. Jessica, repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I do wed.
I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Started. So the Feng and Chin wedding is about to begin. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put your warm hands together to the parents of our beautiful bride. And let's give it up to Mr. and Mrs. Feng. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're gonna bring out our wedding party. For our first couple, make some noise for Betty and Larry. For our second couple, making us some noise for Kai and Gina. And for our third couple, give it up to Han and Joyce.
So much beauty in nothing. Sometimes life is ugly. We're all searching for something.
And for our fourth couple, can we make some noise for Dominic and Grace? And ladies and gentlemen, for our fifth couple, give it up to David and Michelle. And ladies and gentlemen, for our sixth couple, Mike and Kimberly. And for our next couple, our groomsmen and our maid of honor, give it up to Johnson and Jenny. Next, ladies and gentlemen, for our best man and our matron of honor, let's give it up to Sean and Jennifer. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, can we get everybody out of our seat as we bring in our newlyweds as first time as husband and wife? Can we give it up to the new Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Chin? Woo! Yeah!
我要你。
Everybody give him another big round of applause.
我要你的爱，你为什么不走过来？我要。
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try to give them as much space on the dance floor as possible for their first dance. You're my best friend.
Ooh, you make me live. Whatever this world can give to me, it's you, you're all I see. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. You're the best friend that I've ever had. I've been with you such a long time. You're my sunshine. And I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. You're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. This world is good to me. I got you.
All right.
You make me live now, honey. Make me live.
You're the first one when things turn out bad. You know I'll never be lonely.
You're my only one, and I love the things that you do. You're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Whenever this world is cruel to me, I got you to help me forgive. Ooh, you're making me live now, honey. Ooh, you're making me live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Jessica and Tim will open the dance floor. So everybody, let's try to make our way out on the dance floor, okay? Come on. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. tu rumba. Si es verdad que tú eres guapa, yo te voy a poner a gozar. Tú tienes la boca grande, dale, ponte a jugar.
Thank you for the opening dance set. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna bring out our matron of honor. Let's give it up to Jennifer as she will start off with our speeches.
Before I begin my speech, I would just like to say that Jessica, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. Would everybody agree? And Tim, you don't look so bad yourself. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone for being here today. Most of you know that I am Jessica's cousin. For those of you who don't know, we were the peas in the pod. Two wild kids always looking for some type of adventures. We were the inseparable cousins who enjoy time with each other. Like, we really like spending time with each other, you know. We were brought up in a home full of love and laughter by our amazing family. If you haven't already guessed, we are a very close family. Jessica is the kind of cousin everyone wants. She's loyal, kind, forgiving. She's there for you whenever you need her. My aunt and uncle have been blessed with a very wonderful daughter. Growing up, I thought the chance to be Jessica's matron of honor was slim. She was very picky when it came to men, and we all thought that no one would ever meet her standards unless you were a Korean pop star. And you guys all know who she likes, Mr. Taeyeon, right? But then came along Tim, who entered Jessica's life and changed it forever. I'm so glad for you both that you met, fallen in love, and decided to get married. Love is not always perfect, but when the right people are together, they will always fight to make it work. Nothing in the world can tear them apart. Anyone can be passionate, but it takes a real pair of lovers to be silly. When Tim and Jessica are together, they let their guard down. Together, they are two of the goofiest people I know, and I mean that in the best way possible. They say that a successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. These two people sitting in front of me are the meaning of true love. And I am so lucky to have been part of this very special day. Tim, welcome to the family. Now let's all grab our drinks. and let us toast to the happy newlywed.
All right, thank you, Jennifer, our matron of honor. Thank you so much. Next, we're gonna invite our maid of honor, Jenny, to come on up. So let's give her a big round of applause.
Most of you know who I am. I'm Jenny. If you don't know me, we'll meet on the dance floor. Or I will be dragging you out. You will see me. I've known Jess since our last year at Stony Brook. I still don't know how we didn't meet sooner. We actually might have even lived across buildings from each other at some point. She's the reason I met, fell in love with Michael, Marshall, and Home Goods. Like best friends or sisters, I should say. We've been each other's travel companion, conscience, and confidants. You're like my big sister. It's no surprise that when I met him, I was a little bit apprehensive about him. Like most sisters are, you know, I got your back. But in true Tim fashion, he made himself right at home from the moment we met him. His love for Forrest Gump and basketball shorts are second to his love for Jessica. I knew it was meant to be when I had to start sharing Jessica's parents' coconut noodle leftovers with him. It's still something I'm struggling with, so. I've seen you two grow as a couple and witness how your quirks complement each other. Someone said there are friends, there is family, and then there are friends that become family. You both are my family, and I'm so happy to be able to celebrate this momentous occasion with you both as you embark, you know, the next phases of your lives. And I'm so sorry, I'm shaking. If you could all raise your glasses and share a toast with me. I love you guys, and like the great G-Dragon said, get your crayon.
Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave.
Thank you, Jenny, our maid of honor. Thank you so much. Next, we're gonna invite our handsome best man. Let's give it up to John.
Hi, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm John, Tim's best man. And I have many talents, but public speaking is not one of them. So I'll make this quick. First of all, Jess, you look beautiful tonight. Tim, you're pretty hot too. I've known Tim for a long time, became friends in 7th grade. And just so you all know, he wasn't always this tall. Or had this cool hairstyle. Fun fact, he used to take my tater tots during lunch. But at least he'll ask for it like a gentleman after it was already in his hands. And I know you probably don't remember it, but I think about it every night. Anyway, Tim and I have known each other for over 20 years. We lived about 2 blocks away from each other. We went to the same middle school, high school, and even college. So I like to think that I know him pretty well and can share with everyone here, I'm shaking, what kind of person Tim is. So for anyone that knows Tim, besides Jess now, what's the most important thing to Tim? Yep. Ball is life, right? Right, Tim? All right. Tim is very passionate about basketball. He likes to coach other players. He always gives 100% when he plays, and he also expects his teammates to give 100%. And if you don't, he does get angry and sometimes screams at you and making it very awkward on the court. But most of all, Tim likes to win. I'm bringing this up because I know these qualities about Tim as a basketball player will make him a great husband and one day, maybe soon, a father. Jess, Tim's the winner tonight because he just And I know he's going to give this marriage 100% like he does on the court. And when you guys have little Tims and Jesses running around, he's going to be the best life coach and basketball coach for them. So wherever you guys decide to settle down and start your family, just make sure you have enough space for all the trophies your kids are going to bring home. So Jess and Tim, I'm so happy for you guys. And I know you guys are going to be a great team. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's give it up to our best man, John. Yeah, come on. Bang those dishes.
Like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and tonight I still remember.
Bring out our couple one more time. So let's give it up to Tim and Jessica as they come back in. She's in her traditional Chinese red gown. And if you guys can kind of make your way just by the entrance here, I'm gonna hand the mic over to our bride and groom as they will say something short and sweet. Okay, so
Hi, everyone. I love you guys too. Tim and I want to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts for joining us here on our biggest day. It is truly a blessing to have all the people we love in one place. We are so grateful and appreciative of all the love and support that we've received thus far, and please continue to bless us with your blessings. We want to thank all the vendors and staff members for helping us today. It has been a fun journey working with you all, and we promise no more panic emails from this day forward. Last but not least, I want to thank my parents who have been our backbones and silent supporters from behind the scene throughout this whole journey. We wouldn't be here without them. Mommy, Daddy, Amyai Jesu Tine. Mommy and Daddy to me, Piala, young counter. Thank you. And with that, I want to invite my dad to the dance floor. Daddy, dance floor.
Well, Daddy, I came here today 'cause I think I might have found the one. Oh yeah, I'm head over heels in love, and I bet I can tell you what you're thinking of. Yeah, you're wondering how I know he's it. Well, my whole life I had a dad who showed me what a real man is. 'Cause Daddy loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves respects mama, and he respects me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another big round of applause to Jessica and her dearest father, Mr. Thorne.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical, kryptonite. Helpless to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me.
This is how we do it. 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 It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and my guys ain't tonight. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed and it's all it does. This is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. All my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. At this time, you guys can stay on the dance floor. We're gonna bring Tim and Jessica closer to the cake.
All the things they're wrong about. Write it on a piece of paper. Got a feeling I'll see you later. There's something about this. Let's keep it moving. And if it's good, let's just get something cooking. Cause I really wanna rock with you. I'm feeling some connection to the things you do. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. I don't know who you are, but you must be some kind of superstar. Cause you got all eyes on you no matter where you are. You just make me wanna play. Baby, take a look around. Everybody's getting down. Deal with all the problems later. Bad boys on their best behavior.
Want to, but I can't help it. I love the way it feels. This got me stuck between my fantasy and what is real. I need it when I want it. I want it when I don't. Tell myself I'll stop every day, knowing